And Ole Miss is making some national noise with what it's done the first 2 days. The series finale is underway on a chilly Sunday in Knoxville. Moves to 10-7. They will move up the rankings heavily come tomorrow morning, but right now they're on the back end of a perfect first from Evan Blanco with multiple hits this weekend. Jam shot off of Rabe's glove, going to be a tough play, and Pano can't make it in time. Henry Ford legs it out. His best start as a Rebel, sets and fires. Strike three called. His second home run of his freshman season. 0-2 here. And a high hopper to third. Judd Utermark charges and fires for the final out of the first. Walks. And he flies one to left center field. Garrett Wright's drifting over and wants it. And he's got it. Quick, effective inning for the lefty, Evan Blanco. Pretty simple, just hit it, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And Manny Marin lines it right to Judd Utermark for the second out. Lane Brown to first, that's a fair ball. Will Furnace has it and steps on the bag to finish off a 1-2-3 second.
Hey everyone, I'm Wheels, and I'm excited to announce a new collaboration with D1Baseball.com. We'll be working together to enhance our coverage of college baseball. Starting this weekend, we'll be promoting a game of the day across our socials, which will highlight 1 to 3 of the best games from the night before. Also, you can now use code WHEELS for 30% off a D1Baseball.com subscription. All college baseball fans who want extensive coverage of their favorite players and teams should consider subscribing to D1 Baseball, as they bring you expert analysis 12 months out of the year. I'm excited to get this new collab going, and as always, I hope you all enjoy the video.
And men's basketball.
First start of the weekend for Topher Jones. First hit of the weekend. He clanks it off the wall for a loud leadoff single. 2-2. It is strike three called. Evan Blanco on the corner. He gets another strikeout. Back-to-back punch-outs for Evan Blanco. Hard hit and through a shifted infield. So Judd Utermark just keeps on churning. Led Ole Miss to a series win, and he hammers one and beats the shift over the second baseman, and he drives home a run. An RBI for Tristan Bissetta, whose big weekend continues, and the Rebels scratch first in the series finale. No chase. Reuter works his way aboard to load the bases. Open the scoring today. It's Will Furnace at the plate, who flies it off the end of the bat to shallow right. Reese Chapman's drifting in, and Evan Blanco gets out of the inning with just a run coming across. Lines it over second to right for a base hit. Stone Lawless in his return with a leadoff single. And Clark tags the first, out to left, on the way, goodbye. Levi Clark crushes a 2-run shot, and Tennessee takes the lead.
Tennessee needs a spark offensively. Levi Clark is just the man for a job. Gets a slider out over the plate. When this guy can get extended, he can do damage, and damage was done. Puts Tennessee in the lead, 2-1.
Bounces it up the middle. A nice sliding stop by Dom Decker, and Will Furnace picks it up on the back end for the first out. 2-2. Grounded sharply through the left side. Henry Ford's got his second hit of the day. See if Ford moves again. Another payoff coming to Chapman. Runner holds. Chapman strikes and delivers. Under the glove at first, all the way towards the corner. Another Reese Chapman double, and the Vols have 2 in scoring position. Here it is. And there it goes, strike three. And on the 3-1, he Hammers it. Hooking. Homers. Blake Grimmer goes down the line. A 3-run blast.
Yeah, it was a 3-1 changeup, and it looked like Grimmer was sitting all over it. Very good approach by him. First base was open. I think he took a gamble on not getting a fastball, sold out on the changeup, kept it fair. Tennessee has a 5-1 lead now thanks to Blake Grimmer.
36th pitch of the inning is strike 3 swinging. Marin down on K's. It's the 4th for Taylor Rabe.
Without the mustache, Bregman, huh?
Yeah, Dom Decker with a 2-strike hit.
I'd play that up all day if that had that opportunity.
Ranked than 270 in Division I. Another strikeout for Evan Blanco. He's got 4 of those today. Blanco ready, another 2-2. Strike 3, Evan Blanco with back-to-back punch-outs.
They kind of stick to themselves down there. That whole conference is good. I think it's Pearl River and Meridian, and there's a couple of other ones that are really, really good in that area. So
Stone Lawless down on strikes. It's the first punch out for Robertson in relief. And he may have another.
Oh boy.
Deep center field. Over the batter's eye. Levi Clark crushes another.
And this is the definition of you hang it, we bang it. The first one got out of here at 425 feet. I think the second one is going to eclipse that, because that cleared the batter's eye in a hurry and without a doubt. Levi Clark for the second time today.
Henry Ford gets a hold of one. Center field, Federico's on the move. He's looking up, it's off the bottom of the wall. Extra bases for Henry Ford, a 2-out double, and the inning continues. Here's the 1-2. It is strike 3 called on an inside fastball at 97. And Unimark beats the shift again, pulls it over.
Who cares? You could put 14 guys over there, I think.
Second hit of the day for Judd Unimark out of the leadoff spot. Just wondering about the meeting between the battery mates. Anyhow, Bissetta goes the other way. This has some carry. Blaine Brown's at the wall. It is off of it. Tristan Bissetta, back alley power, 2 in scoring position for the Rebs. Already 5 strikeouts today. Make it 6. Evan Blanco with a beauty. 2-2 pitch is popped up. Shallow left center. Marin's there. It is down. Lost to the sun. A couple runs score. And Will Furness plates a pair for the Rebels. Federico to left center. Right's got a beat on it and makes the play to end the inning. Right back through his legs and bouncing into center field. Blake Grimmer has a second hit on the day and a 1-out single. Attendance record yesterday as Blaine Brown goes down on strikes and J.P. Robertson works his way around the 1-out single.
Is really effective, and that's been around for a long time.
He's having a great day. 7 strikeouts for Evan Blanco. Payoff pitch is 6 clean innings for Evan Blanco. Another quality start, and he highlights it with his 8th strikeout of the day. And he stays hot. Back alley power, a hop off the wall. Levi Clark, have yourself a day. A stand-up double in the 6th. Strike three called. 96 inside heat from Will Libbert. Ford could be the first. Utermark with a good snag and ends the inning across the diamond at third. Ball four as Pano walks.
Because these guys have just crushed you.
That's crushed and carrying and gone.
My goodness.
Oh, Bissetta. Oh, boy. And a brand new game. His third homer of the weekend. Cuts the gap to 2.
Yeah, Bissetta's in for a new name for sure. He is now being referred to as Tristan Bazooka. Third homer on the weekend. Man, I think he got jammed a little bit.
Yeah.
Just flipped one out there. For golfers at home, you know, that's right in there around that 3-4 iron type of range.
Inning ended. Well within that hosting conversation as Reese Chapman goes down on strikes. Big day for Blake Grimmer, a couple of hits, including a 3-run blast. And he's got maybe another. If it's fair, it's gone. Fair and gone. Another Blake Grimmer big fly.
Gets a fastball out over the plate. He plays Plinko off the foul pole, and he stands and admires his work. Blake Grimmer, for the second time today, with a big fly.
Full count of payoff pitch is ball 4. Payoff pitch to Blaine Brown is swung on and missed. Strike 3. I know it sounds like a miscue. He's down on strikes, but he thinks that ball hit him.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
The pitch was called a strike and is not reviewable.
Hit hard to left, and that's a 2-out single for Topher Jones. And a critical base knock for the Rebels. And the 2-2. Got him, swinging strike 3. Is ball 4. Lawless held up. On the 1-2 pitch, Levi Clark swings and misses. A big punch out for Koenig in the month of April. Garrett Wright bounces it through the right side. Tennessee's got 2 on in the 8th. 1-1 to Henry Ford. That's hit well.
Boy.
That's insurance. That's in the porches. Ford motors one out of the yard, and Tennessee tacks on 3 more late. Three-two delivery to Reese Chapman. Swing and a miss. Downhill with a payoff. In the dirt, ball 4. Trent Grenlinger reaches for the first time today. Waters 0-2. Is hammered to right. The Grim Reaper has arrived. A 3-homer day for Blake Grimmer.
Well, they say when you pull a homer, it's a party out in front. Blake Grimmer is your host today. 3rd poolside homer for the Tennessee left-hander.
It's Tennessee's first 3-homer game by a player since Christian Moore, the big leaguer, did it a couple seasons ago in a top 5 season at Kentucky. Manny Marin flies out to right to bring an end to the 8th. That's in the right. That's a base hit for Luke Romine off the bench in the 9th. And a leadoff base runner for the Rebels. Pops it up. Left side. Manny Marin, the shortstop, under it. Bissetta with a towering fly ball right side of the infield, and it is caught by Ariel Antiguas into the game. Fans on their feet as Bo Rudy ends the game.
Yeah, huge win right there for Tennessee. Got the job done when they needed to. The great bounce back. Bats came alive, and if you're Ole Miss, you got to be happy where you're at.
Yeah, big positives to take away, no doubt about that.
Thank you for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. For extensive coverage of college baseball, use code WHEELS for 30% off a D1Baseball.com subscription. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.